Okay, we're on Terumot, Perek Zayin, Mishnah Bet. Today we're going to discuss a Bat Kohen. A Bat Kohen is a daughter of a Kohen has a number of interesting halachot that relate to her. The first one relates to her status vis-a-vis Truma. Okay, so let's just read back the psukim that we saw vis-a-vis eating Truma b'shogeg. When we talk about Truma b'shogeg, okay, Azar lo yochal kodesh, a stranger can't eat kodesh. And then the Torah says, Ubat Kohen, when the daughter of a person, Yilid Beito, Hem Yochlu Belachmo. So anybody who's a child of the Kohen, the daughter of the Kohen, she's a Bat Kohen, she can eat the Truma. But, Ubat Kohen ki tiyeh litzar, if a Bat Kohen marries a Yisrael, he b'Trumat HaKadashim lo tochel. Okay, she cannot eat Truma. Why? Because she's married to a Yisrael, so he takes on the status of her husband. Ubat Kohen tiyeh almana ugrusha uvezera ein la. But she can return to her original status if her husband dies, or she gets divorced and she has no children. Then v'shava el beit avia kin ureha. Then she can return to her father's house as she was in her youth. Milechem avia tochel. Then she can go back and eat the lechem avia, the bread of her father. She returns to her original status. There's another issue of Bat Kohen. Let me see if I can find it. Here we are. Okay, this is from Vayikra Perek Aleph, halachat of Kohanim. And more ala Kohanim, the nefesh lo yitima, about Tumah. So, somewhere down, the Torah says the following. Ubat Kohen, here we are. Where we have a mitzvah be mekadesh the Kohen. Okay, kadosh yelach, ki kadosh Hashem ani Hashem mekadeschem. He should be holy to you, because I am holy. Ubat ish Kohen, the daughter of a Kohen, ki techeli's note, if she is mizana, i.e., she commits adultery after she's married, et avia hi mechalelet, her act, according to the Torah, affects her husband. She is defiling her husband, her father. She's a bat kohen. Ba'esh tisaref. Therefore, her din, instead of chenek, instead of normal adultery, is sreifa. Much more chamor, much more serious din. So we're going to relate to all those things in this Mishnah. Bat kohen shenisat l'Yisrael. So a bat kohen who marries Israel, so therefore she can't eat truma. But ve'achar kach achla truma, and then afterwards she ate truma b'shogeg, of course. Okay, she's not allowed to eat it, as we said. If she ate b'mezi, then all this is different. Mishalemet et hakeren, ve'ena mishalemet et hachomesh. In this case, she pays keren and doesn't pay chomesh. Umitata b'sreifa, but her mita is b'sreifa. If she commits adultery, her mita is b'sreifa. Why does she pay mishalemet et hakeren? Kedin goes there, says the Bartanura. Avalo chomesh, she doesn't pay a chomesh. The Kohenity, because she's a Kohen, and it says v'chol zar lo yochal kodesh and zar yatzazot she'eina zara. She's not considered a zara. Why? Ve'efshar la tishav to beit avia kinurea. Since remember we said she can go back to beit avia, to her father's house, if she gets divorced or if she becomes widowed. Utehei muteret. So she's not a zara. So therefore, since she's not a zara, therefore only a zar pays chomesh, pays the additional fifth if he eats truma b'shogeg. She does not pay the fifth. Mitata b'sreifa im zinta tachat ba'ala Yisrael, if she committed adultery, as we saw, ba ish kohen ki techeli's note, kol she bat kohen, as long as she's a daughter of a kohen, lo shnei ishet kohen, lo shnei ish Yisrael. It doesn't matter if she's married to a kohen or not. But nis'ed lechad mikol ha'psulim. Let's say she married someone who's a psul to her. Someone who she's technically not allowed to marry. For example, looking in the Barton, in the Kahati, Halal, or a Mamzer, okay? So she becomes a Halalet, she becomes a Chalelet. She's not allowed to marry them. There's an Isra saying she's not allowed to marry them, nor is any other Yisrael. Then, the Mishalemet Keren V'chomesh, and she pays her Keren V'chomesh, Umitata B'chenek. And then, if she commits adultery, her punishment is Chenek, Tivei Rabbi Meir. Why? Says the Bartanura. Okay, Chalal, Natin, Mamzer. She pays the Keren V'chomesh. Why? Sharit Chinit Chalela Bebi'ato. In her intercourse, she becomes a Chalela. Ve'ina Ru'uya Od Le'echol B'Truma V'Hareki Zara. No, now she can't go back to her father's house. And therefore she's a Zara, and therefore she pays Keren V'chomesh. And therefore, Mitata B'chenek. Why? Dichtiv Ubat Ish Kohen Ki Techeli's note. Only about Ish Kohen. Misha Ru'uya Lachzor Le'Beit Avia. The Rabbi Meir understands that her status as Bat Kohen is contingent upon the fact of her ability to return to her father's house. If she can't return to her father's house, then the sreifa is off the table. Chachamim say no. Zo vazo, whether she married Israel or whether she married a chalal, or someone who's asur to her, or asur to her, mishamot et keren ve'ina mishalamot et chomesh umitatan b'sreifa. Meaning she pays keren and not chomesh, like the daughter of a kohen. Umitatan b'sreifa, also like the daughter of a kohen, because it says ubat ish kohen is b'kol makom. She's a daughter of a kohen. She's not a zara. Okay. Meaning, no matter what she did, even though she can no longer return to her father's house, these halachot, according to the Chachamim, are not dependent on that ability. Once a bat kohen, always a bat kohen. So she pays keren and not chomesh, and the sreifa option is still on the table for her. Stop here. If you have any comments or questions, as always, feel free to contact me at harspolter@gmail.com, and we'll dedicate the learning to the memory of my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Have a good day.